So today I'm kicking off a series of videos where I'll discuss things from faith to life, how we get through this. And since it is Easter weekend, I thought it'd be appropriate to talk about the Christ, who he is. You know, a lot of times people think about who he was. They think about 2,000 years ago and this being, this entity, this person. Was he really God? Was he just a man? Was he a lunatic? What does he mean? You know, what is he about? How does that affect us today? But then oftentimes we often think about this future thing to come, his return, whenever that may be. But what I want to talk to you today about is what he is. You see, the essence of Christ is a spirit. God's a spirit. You know, we try to define it into an entity so we can understand it, but he's a spirit. And the spirit of Christ is a creative spirit. He was in the beginning with God, and nothing was made without him. You can find that in John 1:1. But what I want you to think about with Christ is that he is always seeking, he is finding, he is redeeming, he is saving, he is salvation. So where you find hope, where you find life, where you find peace, where you find joy, where you find forgiveness, that's where you find Christ. Because that is his spirit. The entity that we as humans interacted with 2,000 years ago, that was a physical personification of who he is. It's not who he was, because he is. And so when you in your life bring those same things into those that you interact with, peace, love, forgiveness, hope, joy, salvation, what you are doing, you are interacting with the spirit and the entity of Christ, and you are sharing him with others. And that's really our call in life, is to share the Christ, who he is, his essence, with those around us. And by doing so, we fulfill what he's asked us to do. And that's really what being a disciple is about. We'll talk more about this in the future and about what that means as far as loving him and loving those around us. Until then, you can check us out on our website. You'll see some of that in the links. And also, if you have any topics you want to talk about, ideas, discussions, feel free to ask and we'll go through those. And it won't always be me. There'll be some others that you'll get to hear from as well. Look forward to next time. Have a great Easter weekend.